Naga Students Federation Parabi Aji Nagaland Cabinet Pra 147 Contractual Assistant Professor Kange Department of Higher Education under the regularized Kurida Khilaf Kurigina Eduke meritocracy, fairness or justice laga khilaf ekta blunt or unfair step asegushe. NSF laga hisab de idu opor Cabinet Pra Jasal September 11 day 151 assistant professors kun fixed pay de gam gritaishe edu khange regularized kurable faisla loise kindu 147 khange December 17 day stakeholders khange tik pra consult nakurina loiluse federation pra janashe taken April 14 day chief secretary ge address kurigina state government ke formal representation dishe cabinet lagai du faisla aru bi side dibole kindu government pra respond kuria nai Taken hutai merit based recruitment de khara kuriye koigina NSF ragushe idu absorption do unjust ase aro deserving candidates pishi laga icha de jokom bunchaise idu absorption laga faisla nalwa agede NSF ra minister in charge ke lok paishigushe kudi taibra yakin dilai dishe ki idu mamla do rakhi thagibo aro stakeholders sob logode kotha kurbo kindu taken ge egu na koigina department bra regularize kuri dia kushe Cabinet bra agide 151 nam approve kurishe kintu duita manu resign kurishe aro duita do nijor absorption laga part na hobole faisla loise NSF koise taken contractual lecturers kan laga service acknowledge kure aro taken laga termination mangya no hoy hulibi absorption kuria laga faisla do transparency aro thik process ke bypass kure ase
The Naga Student Federation is very serious on this issue. And this is a very blunt step taken by the government today. Naga Student Federation on 14th April 2025, we have already submitted a representation to the state government addressing Chief Secretary. So we are hoping that the government will positively respond to the call. But today, the Naga Student Federation expresses our freedom of the cabinet on 11 September 2024, approving the absorption of 151 assistant professor serving on fixed pay under the Department of Higher Education as one-time dispensation. Today, the Naga Student Federation had given several representation through the statement and in many cases, but government still, they are very reluctant to hear the voice of the Naga people, the Naga Student Federation and the public. Today, the Naga Student Federation condemned the decision taken by the state government and the department in regularizing 147th Contractual Assistant Professors on 17th December 2024. I will track back to last year's history where we met our minister in charge during October. And the Naga Student Federation very clearly stated that we don't support this absorption case. We have clearly mentioned that it should be rolled back. So the minister in charge have told us, have assured us that this matter will be kept in abeyance and it will call for further consultation to all the stakeholders. That is what he assured. But today, very surprisingly, the department have taken a call to regularize 147 contractual assistant professors. And this is really hurting the sentiment of the people, the aspirant, where we always vote for meritocracy, fairness and justice. But today, the Naga Student Federation very strongly condemn the government and ask the government to immediately roll back the decision taken in the cabinet last year. I hope I can give my time to my colleagues also to supplement.
Cabinet took decision including 151 assistant professors, whereas two of them resigned as informed by the department, and 2 of them took a decision to be in the legislation decision of the state government to be absorbed of those people who were in service for 10 years. It is June 6, 2016. So, though the cabinet took decision for 151 SN professors, the government proceeded with absorption on 147 SN professors on December 17, 2024. And as Vice President has clearly mentioned, the Federation has met the Minister after the State Cabinet took a decision. And we have clearly declared the decision of the Federation on 2 occasions. But in the month of December, without the knowledge of anyone, the government took a decision of absorption. I can say it was a hide-and-seek policy of the state government. Because according to the ministry in charge, the department was supposed to have a serious consultation with the NSF. And though they were hearsay on this absorption, we came to know only in the month of January. So on the 8th April of this month, we have also had a meeting with the department. The ex-officio director headed and convened the meeting, and we have also demanded that the decision of the government should be rolled back. We have clearly demanded, though they were giving certain excuses, but I would say it was all emotional. We have demanded that they should be rolled back. So after which, again, the Federation has wrote to the state government demanding immediate revocation. Now, in regard to the pursuance of this issue, the Federation, in its endeavor, will continue to ensure that the assistant professor absorbed should be rolled back. Now, in the course of time, if the state government still is adamant and the cabinet decision is not reviewed or revoked, we will initiate our own course of action, which will be shared in public domain, and to ensure that the 147 absorption case should be rolled back. Now, when we look over the years, it has started way back 2009 till 2020. So initially they were enjoying a salary of 8,000. Now that was 2009, and it started to 12,000 and subsequently 20,000. In the year 2020, it came up to 30,000. So we understand the sentiments involved of the contract lecturers here, which is why we are not seeking for termination, and we are demanding the state government to roll back its decision. And we are very firm on this part.
Yesterday, the CGN has also submitted to the Director of Higher Education, and they have response to there was no post to be requested to the NPSC, though it was, the fight was to roll back the 147 post. So what the NSF has seen to stand on that?
See, on this note, the Federation is very clear. We need meritocracy, fairness, and justice. And it should all go in the requisition of NPSC. That is very clear, the mind of the Federation. Whether it doesn't affect the requisition in NPSC, as the department was stating. But for Federation, the aspiration of the students community and the young youths cannot be compromised. So it have to be in the fair means requisition.
And at the same time, their service should not be terminated. Then what is the stand of the NSF on that figure?
As for now, we have demand for revocation of the order, so which means they should continue on contractual basis. So after the state government revokes this decision, NSF will definitely give its opinion as to what should be done for this 147. That will come at the later part. And with regard to the cabinet meeting that was initiated on 11 September, they have clearly written in the extract of the cabinet minutes that it is a one-time dispensation upon the serving assistant professors at a fixed pay. And they've also mentioned in the clause B, the absorption is conditional and subject to review. We are talking with facts and figures extracted from the department.
It is so unfortunate, and we are dejected to express this TBS issue. We did not receive any complaint from any parties. We get to know through this social media. Well, we have visited on 8 April, 10 April and 14 April in Don Bosco at the institutions and the victim family. We have gathered all the information from the both parties. However, we are not going to narrate the story. Everyone is aware, and we are not here to comment who is right and who is wrong today. We are informed that an FIR has been launched. So the Federation urged these neutral law enforcement agencies to investigate properly and give justice to the victim, and the truth should prevail. It is we learned that the victim is admitted in the Guwahati, and his health is deteriorating day by day. His weight came down from 60 to 40 now, and he is yet to go for